Hey y'all, welcome to Exploration of Eden. My name is Eden, otherwise known as Bree, and I'll be your host here. It's my first video here, so I'm a little bit nervous, but a little bit about me. I am an esthetician and massage therapist, as well as a spiritual practitioner, so I'm just making videos to kind of give you guys the tools to not only create beauty solutions in your everyday life with like the craziness of the economy right now, but also just to like really show that beauty and care of the vessel is just another reflection of the divine face. So today I've got, I don't know if you can see, I got a little bit of a breakout. So today I'm gonna be doing my at-home facial, show y'all my beauty ritual. Well, not the full thing, but part of it. And then I'm also gonna show y'all a quick little lymphatic drainage routine to kind of help with facial puffiness and to help drain out any sort of bacteria that would be causing any acneic breakouts here. So yeah, let's just get into it. I'm gonna start off with my cleanse here. So I'm gonna turn on my water. Sorry. Y'all gonna find out I'm a little goofy. So I'm gonna start off my pre-cleanse here with the Hatamugi, the W cleansing foam here. I got this while I was in Vietnam and I like it a lot. It's very neutral. It's a foaming cleanser, but it doesn't feel like it strips my skin at all. So I really like that. I like to use it for my pre-cleanse and my facials. So when it comes to cleansing, you want to make sure, at least for your first cleanse, that you are, sorry, my hair is in the way. I need to get one of those like little headbands that the Asian girlies be having. So when it comes to cleansing, your first cleanse, you want to keep on the skin for 1 to 3 minutes, just so that you can fully get the beginnings of your routine set up. And you know, make sure you take it down your neck too, guys, because your neck is the first place that shows aging, because so many people neglect it. Like, think about it, like a lot of people miss it in the shower, and then a lot of people don't take their skincare down your neck, so it just gets super neglected. But this is actually where we're gonna start off with our lymphatic stuff too. So we're just warming everything up and getting it ready to go. And you know, if you're just starting out, definitely take your time with this. You don't have to move as quickly as I do. I go just in quick circles, making sure to get everything. Some people like to do their eyelids too. I personally don't do that because, I don't know, I just fucking hate having product over my eyes, because I'm always like, it's gonna get in my eyes, bro. That shit is not a good time for me. Like, it spikes my anxiety, so I just don't do it. If you feel like the product is starting to dry up, don't be afraid to add more water. And then I am gonna take a plain white towel. I always recommend white over any other color because you don't have the extra dyes that could irritate your skin. So I'm gonna take my towel. I'm just gonna remove. Good. So now I'm gonna take my second cleanse here, which is the Ocean Cleansing Mud from Osea. This cleanser is okay. It's not my favorite, but I do like to use it when I'm breaking out because of the brown algae in here. It's like a gentle exfoliation, and then there's also like peppermint and tea tree oils in this cleanser to help treat it naturally. It feels kind of like, it smells like a York peppermint patty, but like honestly, the longer you use it, it smells a little bit funny. It feels like putting like icy hot on your face too. So if it's like super hot outside, it's definitely nice to use. I also like to use it on the body too, because it's good for treating body acne, and like if you suffer from like chicken skin, like keratosis pilaris. I love me Osea. I'm an Osea girly. I love their ocean cleanser. That shit smells so good. It smells like lime. If I had that, that's what I would actually be using here, but that's fine. So this cleanse we're gonna do for 3 to 5 minutes. My headphones trying to fall out. And I'm just listening to like a beauty frequency music right now, just to kind of focus on mind-body entrainment. If you're not making crazy faces while you're washing your face, are you even doing it right? This cleanser doesn't foam up because it's clay-based too, so it kind of sucks up any excess oil you have. It's definitely great for like, I'd say like normal to oily skin. I would not recommend this cleanser if you're a dry skin girly. I would opt for that ocean cleanser, or I would even swap out the order of the cleansers, and I would get their ocean cleansing milk if you're dry, and I would use the cleansing milk first and then use the Hatamugi cleanser here to like kind of do your second cleanse with, because you want to do your milky cleanser first and then any foaming cleanser if you're using a foaming cleanser. If you're like super fucking bone dry, you can also just do the cleansing milk twice. And I'm gonna write all this stuff down in a PDF for y'all, so y'all can purchase that if y'all want some professional recommendations for cleansers and shit. Alright, we'll call that good enough here. So now I'm just gonna take my towel again. You can use multiple towels if you're bougie like that, but I don't feel like doing all that right now. So I'm just gonna use the same towel and just rinse through each step, and then I'm gonna wash it later. I always use a clean towel for every facial I do, but not necessarily for every step. Unless I'm working on a client, of course, and I will use a new towel for each step. And then don't be alarmed, this cleanser is brown, so that's what you're seeing on the towel. It's not dirt. Don't feel like you have to use a towel either. You could technically just straight up rinse. I just am not doing that for the video. And make sure you don't forget the neck. Okay. Cool. We're gonna rinse the bad boy off here. And oh, don't mind my bottles and things in the background, y'all. Unfortunately, my bathroom sink is in my kitchen. Alright, so now I'm gonna take, this is homemade, but this is Nila powder, honey, brown sugar, finely grained, and also a few other like beauty oils I have. And this is just meant to like brighten any hyperpigmentation and to remove any dead skin here. This is a little cold, so it's like, so this is, have y'all tried Nila powder before in your skincare? I learned about it from the Moroccan girlies, and I've actually really come to like it. I need a little bit more here. It's really good for treating hyperpigmentation. It's like a form of indigo. And you can use it in like masks and stuff too. I know I like to use it with in my body mask when I like to do my hammam routine, which I actually need to get back on. I haven't done it since I've been here in Vietnam because I've been running around like a chicken with its head cut off to get everything done that I need to get done, and I've been focusing more on like my tarot channel and stuff like that. So definitely need to get back on the hammam routine, especially since I have the wet room now. I need to get like a little chair for it. I need to just get products for it as well. Like, I've become obsessed with Moroccan black soap. That stuff is awesome, and like no body wash will ever compare ever again, ever again. It's like moisturizing, and like I just love the consistency of it. It's awesome. And you don't have to use a scrub for your exfoliant if you don't want to. Normally I like chemical exfoliants a little bit better. I just haven't gotten out to get new products since I've been here, so I'm just making do with what I have at home, y'all. Don't feel like you gotta spend an arm and a leg to have your beauty routine. You know, you can ball on a budget, you can look fly on a budget too. So that's what I'm trying to teach y'all to do. I'm gonna end up making a video about like simple herbal formulas that you can do at home to save yourself some money, or if you just wanna, you know, stop putting random shit that you can't pronounce on your skin too. Don't be alarmed by my redness. It's from the rubbing from the towel, and then it's also just you know, we're stimulating circulation with the amount of massage we're giving to the skin right now. So don't be alarmed at all, babes. If you are using Nila powder, just be careful and don't use a whole lot because it can stain. You don't want to walk around looking like a Smurf. Or maybe you do. If that's your jam, go for it, babes. Go for it. Alright. I think we got a little sugar here. So when you're doing a scrub, you don't want to scrub for really more than a minute, especially if it's like a rougher scrub like this one. It's not the roughest scrub I've ever used. Like, it's not St. Ives level, but it's you know, it's still gritty. So we did that. So now we are going to, I'm actually gonna do my mask and then I'll come back. So I'm gonna start with mask 1, which is my clay mask here. This is the Evander clay mask. It's like a collagen clay mask. I've been working on this for a minute. It just came out the fridge. So I'm just gonna squeeze me out a little bit. Yeah, don't feel like y'all have to use the whole mask when you buy it either. If you store it in a way that's safe, you can continue to use it. Especially something like clay. Doesn't really go bad. You just want to make sure you're not introducing any crazy microorganisms into it. I think this actually might be my last use out of this packet here, so we're just gonna, yeah, that's it for her. That's all she wrote. Okay, so I've got a good amount here. You can totally use a brush if you want. I don't have one, so I'm not using one, so I'm gonna use my fingers and just apply it. There's no special way you need to do it. You know, if you're doing a client, obviously you wanna use the brush and make it relaxing with the oceanic strokes and all of that, but we're going crazy here. Also, this is just a little tidbit. If I'm working on clients, I typically don't treat the upper lip just because I don't want to sit there, especially with like a clay mask, because I don't want to sit there after the fact wiping and wiping and wiping and wiping. She's gonna be like, bitch, what the fuck? That's a little tip I learned from one of my crazy managers back when I was working at a facial chain that kind of stuck with me. She was a lawyer, so she didn't know what she was talking about with everything, but she knew what she was talking about there. All right, so you can make this as thick or as thin as you want. I'm gonna use up the rest of it, so I'm gonna make it a little thicker. And don't mind that, that's a little dry piece from the nozzle. You can still use the dry pieces, you just gotta add water. I'm gonna take this down the neck again, add a little water. Cool. You can get your cucumbers now if you want and go chill for like 15-20 minutes. I'm about to go work on something else, and then I'll come back in a few minutes and we'll rinse this off, all right? All right, we are so back. It's time to wash this shit off my face now that it's dried. I let it sit a little bit longer than I really meant to, but that's okay. Just means it worked extra. So to remove the clay mask, I'm just gonna add water to loosen it up again, and I'm just gonna wipe it off. Nothing crazy. This is the first mask I'm gonna use. I'm actually gonna use 2 today. I'm also gonna use a sheet mask to renew any hydration in my skin, but I'm gonna do that after my serums and stuff. It's like a little nugget here. Keep adding water until it's good to go. Cool, okay. Okay. So now we're done with all of the wash off steps here. And yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna do my my toner step here, just to help bring the pH of the skin back to a normal level. This is the Sea Minerals Mist from Osea. I like this one, it's a toner. I also really like the AccuWell, the 5.5, the licorice toner. That shit is so good. This one is nice. I like to use it because it's a fine mist. It's also good to use as a it's good to use as a setting spray, and I like it because it also offers some blue light protection, especially when we're like on the screens all day. So let me just grab the mask here. Chilling in the back. So this is, what brand is this? Unyo. It's just a random sheet mask, y'all, Korean brand. So this one is collagen. The reason I have collagen masks is because I've hit the age of 30. So, you know, collagen production slows down once you hit 25. So it's always good to incorporate stuff with collagen, stuff with peptides, just to help keep the integrity of the skin and to keep you looking nice and youthful. Okay, so I'm just gonna get my little sheet mask together here, and we're gonna apply. So graceful, I know, right? Now that I look like a ghostie. Some people have to cut them so that they fit their face nicely. Some of them I do. This one I'm not, just because I don't feel like doing all that shit right now. Okay, and then I'm gonna take any, like, there's always some juice from these, so I just squeeze out the juice and apply to the neck. I also apply it to my hands real well, because your hands are also one of the first places that show signs of aging. Okay, so now we're going to go in with our lymphatic massage here while this is processing to give us something to do. So you're gonna take your fingers and you're only gonna use like very light pressure. So like the pressure of like how it would feel if a dime was sitting on the back of your hand, that's the same pressure you're gonna use. Because we're working on the lymphatic system and it's closer to the surface of the skin than the circulatory system. So we're just kind of helping move that along here. So I'm gonna take it in a V shape where my collarbones sit and activate the clavicular nodes with 5 pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up along the sides of the neck here. And you're connecting to like the jawline here. Same thing, 5 pumps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Coming along the jawline on the bottom here. I have nails, so this is kind of awkward. I typically don't do facials with nails. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then behind and in front of the ears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, now we're ready to work. So you're gonna start from the center of the face and the bottom because we're draining. So we wanna make sure that we're draining everything down, and you're just gonna do ha, 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 staying alive, staying alive. We're mimicking the action of the circulatory system here to help pump the extra lymph in your face, which is like the waste system of your face, so that we can better clean everything out, which is going to depuff, and it will actually help you to get rid of any acne breakouts faster as well. Treat it like CPR, girls. And you'll know it's working when you start swallowing a lot. You'll know when you know. This is a great massage for people who are like sensitive skin and that they get like super red or anything with too much stimulation. So then we're gonna drain 3 pumps at the ears, 3 pumps at the jawline here, 3 pumps at the neck, 3 pumps at the clavicles. Go on and do your little circles here to help drain down. And then you're gonna come back up and you're gonna do this again 3 times. Okay, so since we've done our 3 passes, now I'm gonna start from the top and like really drain down, and I'm just gonna take my 2 fingers. You could also do this with a dry brush if you want afterwards, but so I'm just gonna gently sweep with the same amount of pressure. 2, 3. All right, and that's the lymphatic massage. So I think that 12 minutes is sufficient enough here. So we're gonna go ahead and remove the sheet mask. You can, you know, wipe down again just to make sure. And then I'm basically just going to continue finishing up, I'm gonna continue finishing up my routine here. So I'm gonna take PT Ox from, I don't know if you can see, from SkinCeuticals. And I'm almost at the end of this one. This is fine. This is not my favorite antioxidant serum. You know, SkinCeuticals always has like a really good reputation. This is meant to be like a serum used in tandem with Botox. It's like a wrinkle modulating serum. I like it. It's nice. And you can take it under the eye as well, just be careful. And then we pat it in, pat it in with our piano fingers to stimulate circulation. I went a little too hard with the scrub here. That's one of the woes of homemade products. You know, typically I would have used a finer grain sugar, but I didn't have one, so that's okay. It'll go down. I'm gonna put a little bit of eye cream on it too to help chill it out. So this is just gonna help to bring circulation into the skin, to help you look nice and plump and rejuvenated. And to like just wake everything up a little bit. You don't want to do this too much. And now I'm just patting until the product is all absorbed to my liking. I'm gonna apply some on the back of my hands again, and then I'm gonna take my moisturizer. My hands are slick now. I gotta wipe it. Do it the old-fashioned way. So now I'm gonna take the Blemish Balm from Osea. This was a moisturizer, but now they have it as a treatment serum. I don't know what that's all about, but we're gonna use that for my daytime moisturizer today. All right, and then I'm gonna do my gua sha routine. So I'm gonna do one side and not the other, so you can already see the difference here. Don't be afraid to put some pressure to it here because we're trying to retrain the muscles. And the reason I'm doing this little shaking motion at the end of each stroke is because it helps to further that lymphatic drainage that we just did. You can already see like the difference in how puffy this side is versus this side. Let me grab my eye cream. There it is. I'm like, where the fuck? Excuse me, y'all. With my barbaric ways. Getting to the end of my eye cream here. Squeeze out what I need. So I'm using Eye Genius from Cosmetics. This is one of my favorite eye creams. My all-time favorite is their Opti Crystal though. That shit is. So I'm just gonna dot my eye serum on here. I'm gonna go on and put it on the other side too. But I'm not gonna, oh fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Okay, so now I'm gonna take the edge of my gua sha, and this is very light. I'm not putting really any pressure here. And I'm going along the bottom to give my eyes some depuff and some lift here. Do you see the difference? Okay. So now we can add more pressure coming up from the top because we actually do want our brow lift here. Okay. Gonna do my 11s here. My camera's a little bit at an angle, so it looks funky, that's why. So we're just going up and out. Okay, so now my face is a little more snatched here. I'm gonna do my jawline one more time on this side too. Okay. So yeah, now we're snatched, moisturized. I'm gonna throw a little bit of a spot treatment on my problem areas here. This is the Clarity Serum from Cosmetics. I like this because it's got a little bit of salicylic in there, and then it also has a little bit of retinol, so it's just gonna help to like get rid of stuff faster. Like, I don't like using pimple patches, I prefer retinol. Let's see, we're gonna put some here. I've got a little breakout here. I'll put it here. And then this isn't really a pimple, but it does fill up with sebum, so I'm gonna put a little bit here as well. Okay. Cool. Cool, so that's that. And then last but not least, I'm just gonna pop on a little SPF and I'm gonna be good to go for my day. I've been using this Ultra Protect just because it's what I have. You can also use Black Girl sunscreen if you want as well. So I'm gonna start Was that truly enough? Probably not, so I'm gonna add a little more. Take it down the neck. All right, and that's my at-home facial routine. I'm all nice and glowy now. So I'm gonna go and let this product fully absorb into my skin, and yeah. If you guys have any questions about like the products you're using and if they're suitable for your skin type, definitely hit the description box below and book in for my one-on-one virtual skin consults. Yeah, we'll get you locked in. We'll take a look at your whole routine and see if it's working for you, and if there's any changes that need to be made, I'll make some suggestions for you. I also offer a personal shopping service as well. So all that information will be down there. You can just hit me up through my email and we can book you in that way. All right, thanks for exploring Eden with me, y'all.